Hey guys, this is Kyle Watts. Welcome to my weight loss documentary. Today is April 9th, day 29, 2014 of the weight loss documentary. Basically, this video and these videos are meant to document my weight loss and all the different things that I'm doing, nutrition and fitness wise, to lose weight. I had my dream body at one time, and I allowed myself to do or have bad eating habits without realizing it. I was still eating healthy, but I was still allowing a lot of bad habits to creep in on top of my healthy habits, and it caused me to gain weight that I had lost and worked so hard to get off. And at this time, being that it's day 29, April 9th, 2014 of the documentary, I've been going at this for almost 30 days, going in tomorrow, and things have been going well for me. I just got through running on a treadmill, did about 5 miles in 50 minutes and 30 seconds, ran barefoot just to kind of strengthen my feet up. Used to be a cross-country runner, ran track and wrestling, so I'm really into, having good form and being really conditioned with my running and stuff, and it's kind of my hobby. Like running outside, running at the beach, trail running, stuff like that. And I do treadmill to get in extra cardio and to, as a secondary for when I don't feel like driving to go somewhere to run or whatnot. But basically, these videos are meant to encourage you, motivate you, inspire you, and help you to believe in yourself that you can lose as much weight as you want and that you can keep it off. But you have to do that by forming lifestyle habits and applying those habits on a day-to-day basis. And when you do that, you'll be able to lose the weight that you want and keep it off. But you have to have habits. You have to have the habit of cooking your food. You have to have the habit of writing down what you eat. You have to have the habit of knowing what you're eating, how it was cooked. Was it fried? Does it have a lot of sugar in it? Does it have a lot of condiments on it? If it has a lot of condiments on it, that's extra fat, that's extra sugar, that's extra sodium. You have to be able to think like this, and this has to become a habit. And once you get these kind of habits into your life, you start thinking about what it is that you're eating and how much you're eating and when you're eating, if you're eating enough. Some of you out there are trying to lose weight, but you're not eating enough. I used to do the same thing. Oh, I feel so fat, I feel so chubby, I'll just eat twice today, or I'll skip a meal. Now, if you do your research and go to Google and you research intermittent fasting, you're skipping meals because you're fasting and then you're helping to restart your metabolism, that's different. You're doing that with a purpose, and you're doing it with proven, possibly science and case studies and information behind it. But just skipping meals, that doesn't help. And the reason why it doesn't help, I'll tell you why. Think of a bear. What does a bear do? A bear overeats before it goes into hibernation. Why? Because it's going to be skipping weeks and months of not eating. And why it's not eating, what happens? It stays fat. So the bear gets fat on purpose, and then it stays in the cave, and its body lives off all that fat that it has on its body, and then it wakes up in springtime and starts living life over again. And that's kind of the way, my opinion, my theory of where our bodies are, is it's kind of like a bear in hibernation. If you're already overweight and you're skipping meals, you're kind of doing the hibernating bear. You're doing, let me see, what's a good terminology? You're doing what a hibernating bear does, which is causing your body to hold on to fat. Your body knows, your body is a smart machine. If you're not giving it any calories, it's gonna hold on to the calories it's gonna hold on to the fat that you have, because it's like, well, am I getting in fresh nutrients on a day-to-day basis, and am I getting it that much throughout the day? If you're only eating once or twice a day, or skipping entire days and not eating, your body's like, you consciously are thinking, oh, I'm helping myself lose weight, I'm saving calories, but your body is already pre-programmed to work the way it's gonna work. Just think. You don't have to think to lift your hand. You don't have to think to freaking jump. You do, but what I'm saying is our bodies are automatically programmed that when you think something, you do it. You see what I'm saying? So there's certain things like your heartbeat. Your heartbeat beats on its own. We don't tell our heartbeats to beat. Like, heartbeat, beat. Do this many per second. Make sure you're pumping this much blood. Okay, cells heal my skin once if I get a cut. stuff like that. We don't tell, enzymes produce and break down the food in my stomach. It's time to go to the bathroom. Push out and come out bathroom and go to the bath. We don't tell our bodies to do that. It's natural. It's just a functioning machine on its own. It's on autopilot. So when you don't eat any food, your body goes on autopilot survivor mode, and it goes, whoa, I'm not getting any food. I better hold on to this fat that I have so that I can have nutrients and so I can keep this person alive, which is you. Your body is designed to keep you alive. So it's going to do stuff on its own without you having to do anything, like your heart beating, digesting food, holding on to fat when you skip meals. So don't skip meals and eat breakfast. Eating breakfast, when I go to Google and I go to different fitness websites and women's fitness, men's health, men's fitness, women's health, muscle and fitness, all the different muscle magazines, bodybuilder magazines, they all say the same thing. You got to eat breakfast. And the reason why you got to eat breakfast is because it starts off your metabolism for the day, and it gets it revved up, gets it in that fat burning, zone, and two, it keeps you in check. If you don't eat breakfast in the morning, you rush out the door and you go yada yada to work, whatever, what's going to happen? By 10, 11 o'clock, you're going to be starving. Yeah, you think, oh, I saved some calories, but you're going to be more tempted and more likely to snack and eat snacks that are adding additional calories. Well, I skip breakfast so I can have some chips or I can have that candy bar, and then you're still going to go eat lunch. And let's say you don't have any snacks, you don't do that. Still, when you go freaking eat lunch or dinner, or you might be tempted to actually overeat and overdo it, and that could cause to extra calories and cause you to lose weight or not lose weight. And two, it goes back to that whole thing. Your metabolism is like a fire. Think of a locomotive, a train. How do you freaking keep the train going? You throw in fresh charcoal, and then you freaking stoke it, and it keeps that train moving, the old school trains, like in the cowboy movies and the western movies. Same thing with your fireplace. If you ever had a fireplace or even a grill or something, you put in fresh wood, and you put in that fresh wood, it heats up that fire, and that fire gets really big again. So that's what food is. Our metabolism is like a fire, and then you put food in, and it's like wood. It's like charcoal. It makes that fire get hot. And by getting that fire hot, that's what's burning your calories for you. So you have to put in fresh, new, clean calories so that your body, one, burns off existing fat that's on your body. And also because if you give yourself good food, it's going to burn off all the calories that you put in and use those calories. So putting in clean, fresh, good food, your body's going to use up those calories and burn them off and push them out. And then the fat that's on your body, your fire, which is your metabolism, is going to be stoked up and revved up and burn off existing fat on your body. So that's how the metabolism works. That's my definition anyway.